Chapter 4. Types of games we play. Do you play games? What games do you enjoy? Do you play them with a partner or in a team? Do you love to play games indoors or in the playground? Playing games help to keep our body fit and strong, both physically and mentally. It is perhaps one of the best means of recreation. Types of games. Indoor games and outdoor games. Indoor games, games like carom, ludo, chess and table tennis are played indoors. Indoor games require skills and ready wit. Outdoor games, games like football, cricket, hockey and lawn tennis are played out in the open. Outdoor games require physical fitness, strength, speed and stamina. Single-player games and team games. There are certain games that you play with your partner. These are known as single-player games. Games like chess, billiards and golf are some such games. Games like football, cricket and hockey are team games. A group of players form a team. Two teams are formed. One team plays against the other. The number of players in a team is different for different games. Hockey, football, and cricket teams consist of 11 players each, whereas a basketball team has 5 players. There can be a total of 6 on the floor in a volleyball team. A team is led by a team leader or captain. Team spirit. What makes a good team? It is a team spirit. Team spirit is about willingness to cooperate as part of a team, respecting teammates, supporting them, and most importantly, encouraging them. It is the spirit of a group that makes the members lead the group to success. They learn from each other's experience. National games. A national sport or game is a sport or game that is considered to be an intrinsic part of the culture of a nation. National Game of India. Despite the ever-growing popularity of cricket, hockey has managed to be the national game of India. The peak time of Indian hockey was from 1928 to 1956. When it brought all the 6 consecutive Olympic gold medals home. Here is a list of the national games of a few countries. Country. Game. USA. Baseball. Spain. Bullfighting. Canada. Ice hockey. New Zealand. Rugby union. India. Hockey. Pakistan. Field hockey. Bangladesh. Kabaddi. Sri Lanka. Volleyball. Russia. Football and chess. China. Table tennis. Brazil. Football. Country. Game. France. Football. England. Cricket. Japan. Judo. Iran. Wrestling. Bulgaria. Weightlifting. Malaysia. Badminton. Scotland. Rugby football. Indonesia. Badminton. Bhutan. Archery. Switzerland. Shooting and gymnastics. Turkey. Wrestling and juried. Local games. Local games are traditional games played in certain regions. They are simple and do not require any expensive equipment. Kho-Kho and Kabaddi are two of the most popular traditional games in India. Kho-Kho is a kind of a run and chase game. Each team consists of 12 players, but only 9 players take the field. A match consists of 2 innings. An inning consists of chasing and running, turns of 9 minutes each. One team sits or kneels down in the middle of the court. Players sit in a row in a zigzag manner. The team that takes the shortest time to tap all the opponents in the field wins. Kabaddi is another popular traditional game. Two teams occupy opposite halves of a field. They take turns sending a raider into the other half to win points by tackling the members of the opposing team. Then, the raider tries to return to his/her own half. The goal of the raider is to wrestle and confine the members of the opposite team before returning to the home half. Tagged members are out and temporarily sent off the field. Wrestling is a combat sport involving throws and takedowns, joint locks, pins and other grappling holds. A wrestling bout is a physical competition between two competitors who attempt to gain and maintain a superior position. Wrestling is one of the traditional martial arts of India. Boat race. Boat races are common in Kerala. Many teams participate in the rowing, race in the river or a lake, competition to win the race. The boat can accommodate up to 100 rowers, 4 navigators and about 25 singers. It is shaped like a snake and is also called snake boat. The rowers row in unison and the singers sing aloud to cheer them. Category of games. Usually, there are separate teams for women and men for all sports. However, there are games like tennis and badminton in which both men and women play together as a team. This category is called mixed doubles. Gender bias. It has been a long road to equality for women at the Olympic Games, and it still continues. Participation in the ancient Olympic Games was limited to male athletes only. The only way women could take part was to enter horses in the equestrian events. There are records suggesting that several winning women horse owners and the owner of the horse teams were credited with victory. However, they were often not present at the events. Even in the early years of the modern Olympics, women were not well represented. Women participated for the first time at the 1900 Paris Games with the inclusion of women's events in lawn tennis and golf. Women's athletics and gymnastics debuted at the 1928 Olympics. Over a period of time, more women's events were added. In 2012, women's boxing was introduced. Today, there is no sport that does not include events for women. But the participation of women in games and sports is still not taken seriously. The Indian women's cricket team is not very popular in India. However, it is one of the top teams in the world. Media coverage for women's games is also less. There are fewer advertisements and announcements for Indian women's cricket matches. Other means of recreation. Nowadays, there are various means of recreation. In our busy schedule, we should keep a few hours to relax, to entertain ourselves. Any activity that we do in our leisure time to entertain us is called recreational activity. Television has become the most popular means of recreation today. There are separate channels for news, musical programs, television soaps, sports, movies, etc. Today, Children also play video games. All of these are recreational activities. Word bank. Indoor games, games like carom, ludo, chess and table tennis that are played indoors. Outdoor games, games like football, cricket, hockey and lawn tennis that are played out in the open. Martial arts, art of self-defense practiced as a sport. Team spirit, willingness to cooperate as part of a team. Sports, games played outdoors for competition. In a nutshell, indoor games are played indoors whereas outdoor games are played in the open. Games played outdoors for competition are sports. Chess, billiards and golf are single-player games whereas football, cricket and hockey are team games. Kho-Kho and Kabaddi are the two most popular traditional games in India. Team spirit is about willingness to cooperate as part of a team. In a nutshell, indoor games are played indoors whereas outdoor games are played in the open. Games played outdoors for competition are sports. Chess, billiards and golf are single-player games whereas football, cricket and hockey are team games. Kho-Kho and Kabaddi are the two most popular traditional games in India. Team spirit is about willingness to cooperate as part of a team.